Hey, good evening. Welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. A bit of a really late night meandering. We've been trapped at home all day because of the relentless rain, and with the rain comes all the mud. And making it out on that first 100 meters from the house, from our little bridge. We go down to the bridge, everything is fine, it's easy, and then after that we're into one stretch where we cut into the hillside, and the rain just makes that into a mud bath. So we've been in all day, and you know what it's like. You suddenly get a day off and don't know what to do with yourself. Took a load of naps. And now here I am. It's around, let me see, around 1:30 in the morning. Haven't been able to sleep. Beth has crashed long ago and left me hopefully to do some videos. Well, I wanted to make an observation about something that happened last couple of days. There was a picture of the former President Trump's wife that was posted on Facebook. It was a beautiful picture of a beautiful woman, and I've been really shocked at how much hate and poison has poured out over this picture. And then someone else posted a picture from her, from Melania's modeling days, when she was modeling nude, and of course that has been criticized as meaning that she is completely immoral, and somebody doubted that she spoke 5 languages. I don't doubt that she speaks 5 languages, because I have no reason to assume that she really does speak 5 languages. It's something that's said and may or may not be true. Let's face it, along with many other things that may or may not be true. But I think that one thing is very clear, and that is that the people that post the most poison seem to be the least aware and the least researched about everything. I saw a post from someone who is a friend of mine, and who she and I share a kind of a parallel life in many ways. He is married and is very happily married to a Filipina, just in the same way that I am too. He leads a very different life to me, has different interests to me, and he asked that people don't post information about all of the various conspiracies and all of the political stuff. He's really not interested in all of that, but he is a gentleman, and so the way that he couched his respect and his request was that he liked the people, he liked many of the people that posted to him, but if he wanted to know all of this stuff, he would look it up for himself. So you can't be offended at that. Personally, he was never, to my memory, he was never somebody that I posted stuff to anyway, because he was always someone who was pretty well informed, much more so than myself mostly. So it shows that those with the most class and intelligence don't do the poisonous attacks. Now, I had an email. Normally people don't go to the trouble of emailing me, but this one was just filled with poison, accusing me of insanity, and which I've been accused of being crazy before now, okay, so that's not new. But it was just a poisonous thing. And I wondered, how does someone generate in themselves, in their heart, how do they generate so much hate for someone they've never met? Now, I don't like some of the people that are in politics that I see, and they're up there and they wield a great deal of influence, and I don't like what they're doing, but I can't bring it into myself to hate them, and to hate a woman who was, after all, the First Lady of America. Why would I hate that person? And yet all of the poison is outpouring. Now, I'm a great believer in, if you throw mud, some of it will stick on you too. You know, you go to pick anything out of the mud and you'll get dirty hands. If I go and check the oil in my car, I know that I'll have to go and wash my hands afterwards, because you just get the stuff on you. And in exactly the same way, when you harbour hate for anyone, whether you know them or not, you harbour that hate. What do they say about, sorry, there's bugs flying around in here, it's quite unusual. What do they say about forgiveness and not forgiving someone? Refusing to forgive someone is the poison pill that you take yourself in the hope that it will kill somebody else. Harbouring the poison only affects ourselves, and the more that we may think about someone and think about them badly, may find out that years later they never even were thinking about you. I love that Gary Larson cartoon, and in it he had the picture and it was cut in half, and in the top half was a lady lying in bed thinking, and in the bottom half there was a man lying in bed and he was thinking. So it's night time and they're obviously plagued with their own thoughts, and in the bottom one he's thinking to himself, should I call her? No, I can't. No, should I call her? Should I get in touch? No, I can't do that. No, should I do? I'm just agonising. And in the top, the lady, who is obviously the object of his admiration, is lying in bed and she's thinking, do I like vanilla, and she's thinking about her favourite ice cream. So very often these people who we spend so much time thinking poisonous thoughts, we're only experiencing the poison ourselves. Now, with all of this going on at the moment, and we're all so tired of what's happening, but I think that there are some incredible prophecies out there which have been prophesied in the Bible so long ago, and it has been prophesied that there will be 2 presidents, which is an amazing prophecy when you think about it, because in effect that's what we have at the moment. We have those who acknowledge President Biden and those who say he's not my president, President Trump. President Trump is being impeached, and that has also been prophesied, and it's all of this apparently is going to come to head in the spring. What better symbolically for incredible things to happen, to blossom, to be revealed, to to be found out, to be discovered, than the spring. And meantime, we have the fall. Well, it's said that in the fall there will be those who will fall. And that is evident too. And of course, one thing that I do notice, which is neither one side or the other, neither red nor blue, and that is you could almost say the same thing. If you just removed that colour, each side is saying the same about the other side. So the safest bet is to understand that time will definitely reveal how things are going to be. We're in a historically dramatic, significant time for the globe, for the earth. For the first time ever, we're in the middle of what is actually a global event. And I think that we're going to find out some incredible things are going to happen. Right now, because we're waiting for this to unfold, we'll all tend to interpret what is happening in a way which will validate the way that we believe. But time will tell, and time will not respect personal beliefs. Time will tell the story. So thanks. I think if we can try to keep hate and poison and spreading of poison, no matter how much you may feel that it supports your own beliefs, we will all be better off for that. The email that I got, all that it did for me was I just deleted that person, unfriended them, blocked them. I can't even remember the person's name now. I wonder why he would feel or get anything out of that. One thing I notice about the people who are the least attractive in all of this, and the ones who you want to listen to and read and listen to the most, are the ones whose language is the most profane. As soon as I see someone spewing this profanity, then I discount whatever that they are saying. My mother used to call it effing and blinding. And as soon as anybody starts effing and blinding to me in support of their opinion, they lost me. Not that that's so important, certainly to them. So thanks for looking in. It's a late night finish for me. Good night.